Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sad because I don't have the headphone today.
Oh.
I had a technical error because that's storage podcast. We always have technical errors, technical issues, and of course, it happened on a new episode. But what I do when I have a guest is, of course, tell my guests to introduce themselves so I don't fuck it up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. Amber Autry. Did I say your name right?
You did.
But I said your name right.
She said it right. Better than I would do, honestly.
Look at you with the headphones and the mic. Folks.
So many wires. I can honestly do with a few more wires if you got any.
Let's see here.
Just to drape across my shoulders.
Nope, that's all the wires I have.
Okay.
And we're having a new kind of episode today where I'm copying off of the viral Paint Your Spouse challenge. Now, Amber's not my spouse. Could she possibly be in a different realm? Maybe. But is she right now?
That.
No.
Do you have a spouse?
No.
Oh.
I have a guy that I mess with. I keep saying mess with. It's been 3 years.
Oh my God.
It's hard to commit.
We're like fucking around.
It's hard to
married.
commit with these guys out here.
Is it just one guy that you're messing with?
Yeah.
Does he listen to this?
He probably won't.
Okay.
The people that are closest to me don't listen to my podcast.
Interesting.
Rude.
Yeah, that was the word.
And you have a podcast, and I've been on it, and it was the most fun I've ever had on a podcast. It's called I'm Fine, It's Fine.
Yes, you were one of our favorite guests. Truly. Truly.
Are you just saying that?
No.
Do I need trauma therapy just because you said that?
No. I mean, all of our guests are great, but, you know, afterwards we're not like, that was our favorite.
I had so much fun, and you guys have a producer and everything, and that sent me the address of how to get there. And today, you literally had to message me and be like, where do I go? And I was like, I'm the worst. I need a producer.
You should have a producer. You shouldn't have to do anything hard.
Well, my thing is how do you pay somebody for that?
Well,
how do you pay someone?
You have to be making money, which we don't yet.
I think
so Kaylee's just doing it out of the kindness of her heart.
Oh, really?
And the belief that we will make money.
Well, what if you start to glow up and then make a lot of money and then you drop her? That would be so bad.
Damn. That is not where I thought that was going.
Ladies and gentlemen, we like to be unpredictable here on Storage Podcast. No, I love your producer.
I do too. She's great. She's great. And she just like, I don't know if she wants me telling her business, but she lost her job. So she's got this opportunity to like lean more into like producing and comedy. So I think it's like a good thing for her.
That's awesome. Is she looking to pick up another producer job?
I mean, probably. She loves you.
I just don't. What would I be like? Can I pay you Venmo? Because I can't have employees.
Yeah.
Then you have to do like taxes.
Yeah, bro. On the low.
Oh, you just do it on the low.
I mean, you just told your whole following, right. But they won't tell anyone.
I didn't even get to say what I was saying. I was trying to say I copied off the viral Paint Your Spouse challenge, and that's what we're going to be doing here in a few minutes. But first, I just want to share with everyone here that I was looking at your stories right before this, and you love the library.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you were practically nutting on Instagram stories over a library. Hey, thanks for coming by and making noise. That's what we have to deal with here in a storage unit is sometimes it rains. Sometimes it's 95 degrees in here.
This is so wonderful, though. It's a whole freaking vibe, dude.
It is a vibe.
It's a vibe. But I do love the library. Libby, I can't even describe in words what it makes me feel when I pass one, when I'm in one.
Try to give us a few adjectives. When you're inside of a library, give me an adjective.
Hump like.
Like you have a hump on your back, or you want to hump.
You want to hump. You know when a dog's like doing the pillow, like.
Yeah.
It's like that. I'm like, oh my
Really?
God, I'm having so much fun in here. There's so many worlds that you can explore by just like a touch of a book. You pull it out and you can go into a whole different world. Mm-hmm. You can poop for free in there.
You can, yeah.
That's amazing. And the bathrooms are clean. They keep that shit clean. They don't turn anyone away. Unhoused people that you say now, homeless people, you know, any walk of life can just go in there and hang out. They don't ask you any questions. They welcome you. And as a kid, I used to like take a shit ton of books from the library and just like read through them. It's just nostalgic. It's welcoming. It's warm. There's so much knowledge in there. It's beautiful.
You're a big fan of reading.
I am. I love it so much. Do you like to read?
I like to read my phone.
Like
I mean, that's reading, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
I'll read a book maybe twice a year. And
okay.
I used to really like to read, but I get on a time crunch with everything because I procrastinate a lot. So
okay.
And procrastinating to me is on my phone. So if I took some of my phone time and dedicated that to books, I could also go to different realms like you do.
Yeah,
I could open a book and go to a different realm.
Oh, has a book ever made you do that? Like feel that way?
Oh, the very first book that got me was Where the Red Fern Grows.
Ooh.
As a kid, we had to read it.
Okay.
But I read it, and then I was like, oh, I get it now, books.
I don't know if I've read that one.
Well, it'll take you to the realm of sadness.
Oh, I don't want to.
Spoiler alert. It's sad, but it was, yeah, like I said, it was the first book that I was like, oh, wow, I understand now.
I love that. I love that.
What's your favorite book?
Oh, that's tough.
Top 3.
Ooh.
Top 3.
Okay. I love Life of Pi. Have you seen the movie?
Nope.
Or heard of it? So freaking good.
I've heard of it.
This little boy, like, his family owns a zoo, and the zoo gets, like, in a flood. There's a flood, and all the animals get loose. They're all out on the ocean, and his whole family dies. Spoiler alert. And he's left with a tiger out on the ocean for months. And it's so, like, so interesting, so unique, and there's so many, like, life little lessons in there just in a sentence where you're like, holy shit, that's some good advice in, like, one little sentence. Beautiful. And then I love Be Here Now, which I know these all sound like woo-woo, but Be Here... I gotta keep my peace.
Be Here Now.
That's just about being on time.
I'm still stuck on the first one you said. The tiger and the person lived on a boat?
Yeah.
For months?
For months.
What'd they eat?
What did they eat? I think he caught, like, fish. I don't know. He ate, like, wood.
Wood. And why didn't the tiger try to eat him?
Oh, so he does, but he, like, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm. They developed this, like, relationship where he has to, like, create a power dynamic where he's over this tiger, and then he thinks they're friends, and then, well, I'm just telling, I shouldn't tell the end.
Yeah, don't tell the end.
Okay.
If the tiger dies, I don't want to see it. I hate movies where animals have to die.
Oh, yeah. What? Here's the thing about movies these days that I really don't like.
These days. Movies these days.
No, but it's true. People will be like, have you seen this movie? And I'm like, is there murder? And they're like, yeah.
Nope.
It's amazing. I'm
Not
like, no.
interested.
I don't need that in my fantasy world.
I'm trying to get away from that stuff. Not
Yes.
watch more about it. Not
I think we've covered murder.
Right. God damn. That was not the right sound effect.
Yeah.
That wasn't either. There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to start painting while we're talking now.
Oh, I would love to as
and
well.
I don't know how to do this, but You might see me go in and out to get paint.
Wow, you brought so many brushes.
Just compare and see if this is your skin color.
Wow, you look like a professional.
I was just trying to fake it. I think that's too dark, isn't it?
That's me in the summer.
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer, baby. Baby.
You know what I liked about the library, and I don't know if you know what this is, but microfiche. You remember microfiche?
No.
Yeah. Old library gal right here. It was called microfiche.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it how you find books?
It was research stuff. So it was like little slides almost.
Oh my goodness.
And you would put them on these rollers and it would roll through and it would have like whole, it would be small, but it would have like old newspaper articles and you would look in this thing and it would be bigger. Pretty cool.
Like, what was some stuff that you researched or found?
Oh, probably like hot guys. Was really into hot guys when microfiche were around.
Like hot guys from the 30s?
Like anything about Michael J. Fox or...
Oh.
You have a school project and they make you look shit up. So
right.
Like, who was Franklin Delano Roosevelt? And then you'd have to look through the microfiche.
Microfiche.
Isn't the name in cred?
I like it. Microfiche.
I feel like I want to put a base just on the back.
Oh. Do it.
I don't know.
Follow your heart. Don't second guess yourself. Ever.
I will. Is there a plaque?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
I will say that I have painted in the past, and if I'm following Bob Ross, I do pretty good. Freehand, not so much.
Have you ever followed Bob Ross?
I followed him twice for content.
Oh, I love that.
Me and my friend Harry, the guy that I keep saying I'm messing with, we followed a video and we each painted, and then at the end we revealed.
Oh.
And his was always very abstract and nice, and mine was always very pink.
Is he a comedian?
He is not a comedian.
Oh, okay. Good.
He is just a regular, everyday guy.
How'd y'all meet?
Long story short, I was celibate for 10 years, and then I...
What?
Yeah. And then I decided I wanted to have sex. So we put the all call out on Instagram.
No, what?
And he answered the call without even really knowing who I was or what was going on.
Oh my
somebody
goodness.
had sent him my story, and he answered the call. I mean, I wish I had a headset. It would be so much easier.
Dude, wait, celibate for 10 years.
Dude did not want to have sex, didn't want to mess with a woman.
Yeah.
It's just too much sometimes.
Did you really enjoy that time? I mean, 10 years is a long time.
Well, I'm mentally ill, so...
So it's really not that long.
I mean, I'm just I'm such a mess sometimes. It really wasn't that much of a problem.
Yeah.
You ever feel that you're just so mentally ill that you just don't want to bring anyone else into that realm?
Yes. Yes, Libbie, I do. Yes, I do.
Do you have a spouse?
I do. Yeah. He's an angel. An angel, I tell you.
Is he a comedian?
No. He's very funny, and sometimes it upsets me how funny he is.
God, doesn't it piss you off?
Doesn't that piss me off?
Yeah. When somebody's super, and you're like, I'm the star of the fucking show.
Exactly.
I'm literally headlining all across the USA, which you are. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I've just started doing that more this year, and it's really cool. It's really cool.
How scary is that to be like, God, how will I sell tickets? Am I going to be okay?
Yeah, ticket sales have been good. I was in Philly this past weekend, and tickets were okay. They weren't great, and I was a little like, oh God. But then when the show happened, I was like, the people who are here are pumped, so I'm not really bothered.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the tops off these.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I probably should have done that, but like I said, don't have a producer.
You put the paint back, and I was like, did she pour paint out of this with the top on? How did she do that?
It's magical. Can I borrow the white? Do you have the white?
I was going to, oh, no, here it is.
Idiot.
We're really good at that accent.
Dude, it's accents all day long. It's all day. What if we do this whole episode and everybody's like, that was so fucking stupid. That was
Well,
so
they would be
dumb.
wrong, but yeah, sure, think whatever you want.
Well, here's my deal. I'm always looking to do something different. And I know people like to watch podcasts where people are doing other stuff besides chit-chatting.
Right. Like, that's why people do their makeup and shit.
Right. Get ready with me.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever done those?
No. I have a lot of, like, when I put on my makeup, I feel very insecure because I don't really know what I'm doing.
What? Your makeup looks great.
Stop.
It looks natural. No, I'm going to compliment you.
You better stop. I will start dissociating.
You won't. I really want this to be good.
I do too. And,
You know?
And just judging by the lips right now, you are going to.
Okay,
How long have you
does
been
that-
doing comedy?
I've been doing stand-up for 7 years now.
Damn. 7 years in and you're headlining. And that, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know about comedy, that's great.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
That is really great. You're a mover and a groover, though. You also do you do the Don't Tell shows, don't you?
I do, but you know what? I have been producing those for like 3 years, but I passed it on now.
You did because you're too busy.
Yes, girl. And do you know how good it feels to let something go when you're ready to let it go?
Yeah, and that is honestly the theme of this podcast. It's like, what are we holding on to that we don't need? Because I have shit in here that I don't need, but I just hold on to it. I hold on to a lot of stuff like that. But it is good when you can, your lips, dude.
I'm just glad you gave me lips.
Oh, fuck. God. Well, I'm really proud of you. That's
Thank you
really
so
awesome.
much. Thank you. I'm really proud of myself too.
I mean, it's great.
You know how I just forget sometimes how far, like one day I walked into an open mic and now I'm headlining clubs by myself.
And not to like make it weird, but you're a woman and sometimes it's really hard for us
Yes.
in this business.
Yes.
Not sometimes. A lot of the time it's hard for us. Especially because, for some reason,
Sorry, that's painting. Okay.
sometimes clubs are like, yeah, we don't book women because they can't bring or whatever.
Those people will soon be dead.
And there's a
know.
lot of guys that don't bring, but for some reason it's okay for them. So
Right.
that's why I asked it about ticket sales, because that's always like, I get so scared thinking about one day eventually headlining and then
Yeah.
having to worry about that because it's scary.
I've been like doing the email list. Do you do the email list?
Hell no. Do I look organized to do anything? I'm barely
You're doing this?
I'm barely making it in the world. I've got your lips so plump and delicious.
Oh my God.
I mean, they are plumper than that thing.
Oh my God. That's accurate, by the way.
So plump. I'm going to let you take this picture home with you, too,
Oh my God.
so you can display it.
I would love. Are you going to keep this picture up there?
I think so.
You're like, we'll see.
I'm going to get a collection. I love painting.
I was about to say, do you paint a lot?
I don't. I love to do artistic things, but I don't do them nearly enough.
I know, right? Do you spend all your time thinking about stand-up?
I do. I spend a lot of time thinking about stand-up content, how to write,
How do you write? What is your?
I don't do a good job. A lot of my writing I do on stage, which isn't very efficient. Because you have to take it when it comes to you.
Right.
I need to be able to sit down and write.
Why though?
Because I need more jokes.
Oh.
So I could be a headliner like you.
Yeah. But I do write, but I do that too. Like I'll just think of something and then take it to the stage. And that's like, I don't know, that's a skill that not a lot of people have to be able to do that.
I think I really thrive on stage just being in the moment. That for me is
yes.
what really can shine. But it's not sustainable if you want to be a headliner.
I don't know.
You need a whole hour of jokes.
But what if you just did an hour of being in the moment?
I would love that.
Yeah.
And now that Zanies has a lab, I think those kind of things are possible.
Yes. Because I think there are comedians who do that. Whose skill isn't sitting down and writing, but just riffing or whatever.
Riffing,
dog. Oh, this looks just like you. It's crazy.
This... I'll just say I have a lot of strong attributes. Painting may not be one of them.
Okay.
I've only seen you do stand-up once, and the thing that really I liked about it was you came out on stage dancing.
Yes.
That made me so happy.
Thank you. I always do that, even if there's not music.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, we don't do walk-up songs. I'm like, well.
Wait a minute. Who doesn't do a walk-up song?
Bars or clubs that don't have it together. They're like, oh, our sound system's just not going to work with that. I'm like, okay.
Guess what? Never booking there.
Right.
That's what I tell them.
What's your walk-up song?
I found you, Miss New Booty.
Get it together and bring it back to me. Hey.
That's the first thing people are going to notice when I come on stage is my ass.
Hell yeah. Do you dance when you go up?
I used to before my legs got really, really bad. And now I have to save my energy because bad legs.
Yeah.
But I used to throw it down.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I used to really. And it got the crowd horny, though. That's why I had to stop. The crowd was really.
We're too horny.
Stop, we're turned on.
Please, help.
Oh, this looks really. I'm just going to say, you ever seen the Geico caveman?
No.
Very caveman-like. But I'm not done, and we still have time, so
is this gonna be one of those pictures where like I only get it out if you're coming over? One of those gifts where it's like they're coming over, make sure the gift they got is out.
Exactly. No, this is gonna be, and I'll expect to see this somewhere displayed in your home. When I'm looking at your stories,
right?
I'm gonna want to see. If I don't see these, I'm calling the authorities.
Oh my God. What made you start a podcast in your storage unit?
Well, I needed a storage unit because I live in a smaller space. So I got a very small one. And then I was like, man, I could do a podcast in here. It was very small. It was about an eighth of the size of this.
Really?
So then I got a bigger one. Thanks, sir. I got a bigger one, but it didn't have electricity, and I thought I could run electricity through my car, and that didn't work. So then I eventually got this one, and never been happier.
It's so fucking cool. How often do you film?
Well, while I'm on tour, I don't film at all.
Oh, okay.
I take my stuff on the road, though, for Slop City that I do with Tina, but
okay.
I try to do once a week.
Wow.
At least. Oh, now we're working on the eyes, which I just discovered is very difficult.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Have you done my eyes yet?
I'm on the eyes, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's really,
Oh, God.
you kind of, your eyes kind of look like a prostitute in this.
Is that because it looks like I have a lot of makeup on, or?
Yeah, like in IRL, your mascara is gorgeous. It doesn't really translate here. It doesn't translate.
I feel like we're in a have you ever been what's it called? It's not institutionalized, but have you ever been in a mental part of the hospital? You know, where they have like the psychiatric ward. That's
I know what you're talking about, but no.
They often have a lot of like art classes.
Oh, that's lovely.
And that's what this feels like a little bit. Just a little bit. This looks like one of those people, and I don't mean this to be insensitive, but has had a face transplant.
Oh no. Like a burn victim type situation?
Well, full face. Have you seen do you know what I'm talking about? Where people lose their face and they get a cadaver's face
What?
sewn onto their own
Where
face.
it's just like dead, kind of?
And I don't mean that insensitively. But that's how this looks. I think it just needs some shading.
Okay. Some shade.
And I'm going to work on some shading.
Yeah, shade that up.
Wouldn't it be funny if after this episode, after I spent all this money on paints and stuff, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this isn't.
Maybe we never do this again.
Maybe this isn't the best thing in the world.
Oh my god. This is so you.
Are you from Nashville?
I'm from Sparta, Tennessee, which is like an hour outside of Nashville. But I just tell people, yeah. And I freaking love Nashville, dude.
Oh, me too.
Right? Where are you from?
St. Louis. San Luis.
Love St. Louis. The City Museum rocks.
Never been there.
What? Well, I guess if you're from somewhere, you're like, whatever.
Yeah, from there, and also it's just like, man, that's a lot of movement and walking and carrying on.
Yes.
But now I have, I bought a mobility scooter, so now I am more on the go.
Oh, let's fucking go. How's that been for you?
Oh, amazing.
Really?
A lot of shame still,
Okay.
but love it. Because, you know, when you are fat and you're on any kind of mobility device, people are like, oh, it's because you're fat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, even if it was, who cares? Let people have access to easier movement. But people don't want
Facts.
that. They want fat people to be tortured. They really do. They
No,
want fat
Libbie,
people
that's-
to hurt,
Yeah.
suck it up because you're fat. But like I said, regardless of the reason I need it, I'm glad I have it, and it's just dismantling that ableism and shame inside of myself.
Oh my god, I love that. I saw a guy with a scooter over the weekend, and he had speakers on the back of it.
Oh,
And was fucking, the songs were songing, dude. He was a good DJ. And I was like, this is fucking lit. You're sitting down, you're taking in the city, you got your tunes going.
was he drinking that thing too?
Not that I could see, but like probably.
I wonder if there's laws on, like, if you have a mobility scooter, can you drink alcohol? Is that considered DUI?
Do you drink?
No, not really.
But I would.
I do every once. Wow, this is fucking amazing.
Are my feelings going to be hurt?
Well, I would hope not, because I've already expressed to you I'm not a professional painter. We know that. Wow,
Do you do roast at all?
hell no.
Same, dude.
How do they make you feel?
I don't like them.
Make you feel sad?
Yes.
Me too.
One time I called my mom and I was like, dude, my feelings are hurt. I shouldn't have done that roast. And she was like, well, what do you say? And I told her, and then she started laughing. She's like, no, honey, it's just a funny joke. It's not true.
Yeah, they make me sad. I don't like to watch them. I don't like to be involved with them.
Yes.
I think I did one, and it made me feel not bad about myself. It made me feel bad about everyone else.
Oh, like they were mean?
I don't like to. It can sting. Even though they're jokes, it can sting, and we got enough stinging in this world, you know?
Isn't that it's very interesting how people do like them, and they're like, oh, I feel like so close to you now. I'm like, you.
What?
No.
God, that sounds like an abusive relationship. For real.
Oh, God. Yeah, they're the worst.
Get some wet wipes there if you need them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You look so downtrodden. The way your eyes are looking down like, am I okay? Let me try to put a little bit more blue in there.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking killing it over here.
Are you?
Yeah. Killing it.
What if you turn it around and it's the most prolific painting ever painted in the history of the world?
And then I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna keep doing it.
You get a bunch of offers like, hey, come paint for us, dude. Leave your comedy career to become this extremely prolific artist, painter.
Like Bush.
Bush?
Well, he wasn't a comedian, but, he became a painter.
Oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. Did you hear that OJ died?
Yeah. I'm not going to say that, but yeah.
I just saw it. And I felt indifferent. I don't know why. I just was like,
I kind of was like, was he, I thought I didn't know he was still alive.
You thought he'd already passed on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you can't always be, you can't always know current events when you're busy headlining. Dude.
If he was alive, why wasn't he at my shows?
Exactly.
No, it's interesting. I'm like, I wonder what he, like, I believe in spirits and souls. I'm like, I wonder what he sees when he gets to the other side. Like, wow, I really did buck up a little bit,
We'll never know.
Yeah.
Or will we?
Until we get there.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
Oh, yeah. I believe in past lives and that we choose our life.
Really?
Yeah.
God, why did I choose this one? Just kidding.
You're doing great.
I'm just kidding. I would have chosen a better body, I tell you that much. But then maybe, and I don't mean that because I'm fat, I mean that because I have lipedema and that's
right.
Chronic pain. But maybe me choosing this one, there was a reason, like, I'll learn something from this life.
Right. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that have the same things that you have that listen to you and see how successful you are and how much joy you bring to people. And are like, wow, this lifts me up.
You're not allowed to compliment me.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
You can only do it on your podcast because I was held like a prisoner and couldn't leave. Now I'm going to start dissociating.
I want you to like compliments.
And now I have to go to trauma therapy, Nashville, or whatever it's called.
That's exactly what it's called.
Trauma therapy, Nashville. I was looking on there today.
To go as a patient?
Well, I always think about it,
You
I need
should.
to start doing it now that I'm home for a long stretch.
Dude.
It would be a good time.
It's the best. It's pretty much like an open mic there because a lot of the comedians now go there. It's truly, it's the best. I want that for you.
God, this is really cool. Oh, shit. I didn't imagine it would be this bad.
You know what's crazy about painting is you're like, maybe I just do a little here. And then it's like, oh, fuck, I've already done, I got to do the whole.
You can't erase it. There's
You
no
can't.
eraser.
I was like, maybe I fill in your face. Okay, I have to. If I have to fill in the whole face now.
The hair looks good. I can't say that. I did a good job on your hair.
Okay.
Now, facial features, that's where we're running into a lot of issues.
I just look like a pile of mud.
You just look like an old haggard woman. And she's seen some shit. And I don't even think a woman. I'm thinking a guy that this is the story for this picture. This guy's heyday was in like the 1983 and 1984.
Okay.
When the metal hair bands were starting. Maybe even 89. And he had the hair, the look, the clothes.
Okay, so he was hot.
He was hot, but then he kept that look. He didn't ever change. And still to this day, it's the same look. And that's where we're at right now with this guy.
Is he still like getting some though? You know?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Because, he's lost a couple teeth.
Oh.
He's just haggard. He doesn't shower. He's a compulsive hoarder.
Oh man. Okay. Well, the face did look good before I did that. Shit.
Yeah, I messed up your cheekbone area. Imagine driving by and seeing this.
I know.
Well, first of all, seeing a plastic skeleton.
Yeah. What's with that?
That is so my character Crystal. When I do my food reviews in the car, I got that on Halloween because I saw somebody driving around with a skeleton, and it made me so happy.
Oh.
I laughed so hard. Seeing a passenger skeleton, I laughed for the longest time, and I was like, I have to get one.
Oh my god!
So I got that, and during Halloween, I drive around with it, and when I do my food reviews, I'll have her sitting there, and she's called Crystal Skeleton.
Oh, I love it. Do you like stand up? Well, you don't have to pick one, but do you like stand up more or like content creation more?
God, they're very equal. I really love stand up more, and if I didn't have the issue with writing, I feel like I would do it more.
Wow.
It's so different though because you get immediate reaction with stand up. With content stuff, it's like you don't even know, you just throw shit out there.
Right.
You don't even know if it's going to stick.
Want this is purple, blue, and yellow?
Purple is red and blue.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I've learned nothing. Okay.
Why are you mixing purple? Not trying to get in your business, but I'm not wearing purple, dude.
Do you like purple?
Oh, that's my favorite.
Okay, good. Good. Perfect.
I feel like I'm getting very close to being done.
Okay, same.
How are you feeling?
Yeah. I mean, I could go forever.
I could go forever as far as like trying to fix it.
Yeah. It just becomes one black. Just
One blob.
All right.
I wonder if I should paint your name at the top. I drove to the Hobby Lobby and had my heyday in there, man. It was really wonderful.
I love Hobby Lobby. Hobby Rabby.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Rabby.
I'm just going to put an LH on the bottom.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
What are your plans for the summer?
Ooh, great question. What are my plans for the summer? Shit.
You don't even know.
I don't even fucking know, dog.
You're going to take your spouse out on a camping trip.
You know what, Libbie? That's exactly what we're going to do.
Really?
We just got a pop-up tent. So, like, we used to live in our car, kind of. We didn't realize we did. Until someone was like, you sound homeless. And we were like, you're right. You're right.
You're like, wait, what?
And we would like camp in free camp spots, but we'd always pull up very late and have to set up the tent very late. And so for Christmas this year, we got a tent that you just
Wow.
throw it down and it's ready. So we're going to take it back out on the road, baby.
Are you going to go to national parks or wherever? Not national parks. I know there's some places where you can do like free camping.
Yes, exactly.
Is that a national park?
National park, you gotta pay to get in.
Whoa!
I know.
That's not what I'm thinking of then.
But there's what do you call it? I know what you're talking. That's like free land.
Is it a not natural forest? In Colorado, I went to this place and it was free, or it was like $15, I think. But you had to go like pick your spot, then you had to take the $15 to a hippie woman that was living in her own little caravan.
Oh,
It was pretty cool.
do you like to camp?
No, I really tried to, we set up everything, and then it started getting dark. And in the mountains in Colorado, I guess I didn't realize this, but it got so fucking cold.
Oh.
That I was like, let's get the hell out of here.
Who were you camping with?
Harold.
Harold. You called him Harold.
Harold. That's not his real name, but that's his name online.
Dude.
Yeah, he had set up pretty much the tent and everything, and then was trying to do the fire, and the fire was not going because it was wet. It was pretty moist outside.
Moist. What do you like about him?
I'm laughing at you because you're being a great interviewer on my podcast. You're doing everything I should be doing. I like that he makes me laugh, and then I make him laugh.
That's
my
so
number
important.
one priority.
Yes. Yes.
I don't care how a dude looks, even though Harry is hot. If they can't make me laugh, and if I'm not making them laugh, what's the point, dude?
Bro.
If I say something and you don't laugh, you might as well check out for the day, brothers.
It's so true. It's so true.
Especially if it's hysterical.
Which it will be.
Guaranteed, if it's coming out of my hole, it's going to be funny.
Even when I queef, it's hilarious. That's really nice. You know, have you ever met someone that just like doesn't get humor?
Yes.
It's weird.
And now with autism being more known, sometimes I think they might be on the spectrum if they're not getting the sarcasm. But then sometimes it's just they're not fun. Like my dentist told this story before. I had to get a bone graft, right? For my tooth that fell out.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, where did the bone come from? And he was like, a cadaver. And I was like, a cadaver bone. And I said, well, is that person's DNA in me? And he basically was saying like there is no DNA, which I think is impossible.
Yes.
Anyway, I went on this I did this whole bit about how I was now an English guy and like was talking in an English accent like, oh no, it's already happening. He didn't even smile once, dude.
That's weird. That's sad. That's sad to me.
I'm doing a whole act out, brother, in the dentist chair, and you're not going to start laughing?
Right? That's sad.
Yeah.
Because what brings you joy? Like, have you ever felt joy?
Yeah.
I'm saying this to him,
yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Do you know what joy is? How do you feel when you're on stage and somebody's like this in the front row? Do you make it your mission to make them laugh?
You know what? I used to, and now no. I focus. Yeah, I focus on the people that are cracking up and having a great time because I'm like, look, we're having fun. You ain't gonna ruin this for me, dog. And 9 times out of 10, that person is the one who'll come up and be like, that was so funny.
Exactly. So
that was so funny.
Yeah. And then I have discovered like sometimes people don't know how to laugh or don't feel comfortable laughing.
Right. Right.
I'm like you. Like I used to really be focused on it. And I was like, I've got to get this person to laugh, which I still do. But now I'm more like, maybe they just don't know how to laugh or they feel uncomfortable or they don't want me to put them on the spot, which is usually what I do.
I will say if I do get them, though, I'm aware of it. I'm not focused on it, but if they laugh, I'm like, gotcha, bitch.
Sometimes I'll even say that.
Right.
I'll be like, look at this guy in the front row hasn't smiled once. And then when he does smile, I'll be like, I got your ass. I got your ass. I do that to security guards a lot.
Oh, because they're not allowed to smile, right?
I love getting a security guard.
Love that.
It makes me so happy.
That's a definite win for sure.
Definite win.
This is so beautiful. I'm almost done. Oh, God.
I'm going to say I'm done. So no rush for you. I'll try to add a little bit of maybe some more shading.
You've been saying shading for the past 30 minutes.
You're going to think that this thing is the most shaded thing. Really, it's very primitive.
You're going to turn around like, that is shady.
There is absolutely no shading. I didn't make your forehead. I made it very compact.
Oh.
I started your hairline approximately here.
Interesting. I have a big forehead.
It should have been more up.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, let's... Oh, you know when you realize you haven't been breathing?
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I'll go. Why is that?
I don't know. I think with this, I'm just like focused. You know?
Oh, God. What a mess.
Slop City.
I'm very excited about the lab at Zany's. Very excited.
Yeah, she wants to do like experimental shows,
Which I love.
Yeah. What would you want to do if you could pitch a show?
I think it would be I'm not going to say like stand up on the spot, because I wouldn't want it to be like stand up on the spot, because that would be copying, but a thing where it's a safe place for people. It's like, oh, tonight no one's going to do material and we're just going to do whatever.
Yes.
It wouldn't be people yelling up suggestions. It would just be like, hey, just so you guys know, it might be funny, might not be funny, but you guys are here to help us. Let us do this. Thank you for letting us do this weird thing that we want to do. Because you can't learn or practice that at a regular show.
No.
Not a whole set.
Right.
Especially for like me, where I'm featuring for someone that is selling out shows. I can't just go up there and be willy-nilly like, hey, look at me. My name is Matt Rice. I'm going to do a bunch of crowd work.
My name is Matt Rice. Yeah, no, you're so right. And as scary as it may feel, it feels so freaking good after one of those shows to be like, oh, that was so low pressure and so fun. I'm so brilliant.
Did you guys see how brilliant I was up there?
I'm just going to put two little things here.
Oh.
A.
If you turn it around, I swear to God, and it's the best painting I've ever seen, I'm not only throwing this table up in the air, and I'm going to run outside and scream into the night.
Scream into the night. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm nervous.
Are you ready for a reveal?
How do you get this out of here? You unscrew?
You unscrew and push up.
Okay. These are so cute. You got this off... No, you got it Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna whoop. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first historic podcast reveal of the paintings. Who would go first? Should it be Amber? Press 1 in the chat room. Should it be me? Press 2 in the chat room.
People are like...
We're like, wait, this has already been filmed. Since you're my guest, I'm going to have you go first.
Okay. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Does that not look just like you?
I'm like, do I have that shirt on? For some reason, it looks like I'm riding a tiny broom. It looks like I'm riding a tiny broom.
It's you doing this.
I love my side smile, though.
Yeah.
I will say that. That's one thing I love about it is the side smile.
Okay, good.
And I really love the gray.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
The hair could have been darker, but it dries light.
Extremely quick. I love it.
What do you think about I'm the Tits?
I love it. At first, I was like, the pits. I'm like, what is going on? I think my head is extremely small, which I love, because I was always told as a kid that my head was small and that my head was too tiny to survive. My sister would say that.
Damn, that cuts deep. Oh my God. Is she older than you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they always have the good zingers.
It really does look like I'm flying on a broom, though, doesn't it? And the way you're holding it is so cute, too. You're just like...
I'm presenting. What do you like your mascara?
I love all of it. The side smile is what gets me. Though. I love the side smile.
It's an easy way to paint a mouth.
And you gave me a middle part, which I appreciate because I always do the side part, even though that's not cool anymore.
Yeah. This is this is you with the middle part. If you ever want to, that's exactly what you would look like.
I look like I'm also missing an arm on one side, which I love.
It's behind this pink stuff.
All right.
Beautiful.
I think I'm ready to.
Okay, wait. Let me get prepped. Okay, take a sip of water.
Take a sip of water. I'm going to just move this out of the way.
Okay. Ready to get my feelings hurt?
I'm going to show the camera first.
Okay.
Show you. Right. So that is Amber. Right.
What is that? No, I actually really love that. That is very good.
No, it's.
I mean,
It doesn't look like you.
It doesn't look like me.
It looks like.
But it looks like someone.
But I tried to make it look like you.
That is so cute. You know what though? I've kind of considered getting lip implants, and now I know.
The lips, dude. If I look at it here, it looks really good because I can barely see it.
That is so good though. I love the pink in the hair.
That was just like a last minute effort. I just had
That's the shading.
it was the shading. And this a lot. When I said shading, it was here and the cheeks.
Oh, yeah. The skin color is perfect.
I feel like it is.
Yeah, it's perfect. Did you mix two colors for that?
No.
Okay.
Very downtrodden though, wouldn't you say? You just look like you've been beat down by the world.
Well, when I first saw it, it was like, it's a girl who like went to art school. You know, she's like, like you. Like try to have a conversation with me.
See what I mean about the forehead though?
Yes.
A little short.
Yes. But I can imagine there's more under there. You know, maybe she's got her wig pulled down.
Just a very deep headline. Hairline, I mean.
That is very good, Libbie. I expected way worse. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah. The way you were talking about it, I was like, this is about to be.
It makes me, the eyes are very sad. If I could do it over, I'd do the eyes different.
I guess I see, when you say it, I didn't think sad when I saw him though. I thought pensive.
This is what I see.
That's me overthinking. I love
Hold
it.
it up by your face. I'll hold up mine by my face.
Yeah. Perf. I can't take it.
From far away, it's even worse. God.
This is so, I don't know who this is, but I love her.
I'm telling you, that's a dude right there. That's a
You're right. Okay, now I'm seeing the heyday in the 80s. I'm seeing it.
The downtrodden.
Those are some lips, though, boo. Look at them fucking DSLs.
I made them too big, and I couldn't. There was nothing I could do to subtract them.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I learned today from painting, and I want to hear what you learned.
Yeah.
But I learned once you put it on there, that's it. Go small first, then make it bigger. Don't go big and then expect to subtract, because you can't do it. That's why she went real small with my head.
I learned it's all about interpretation.
You're right.
You know? Like, I'm proud of us.
We did something that not everyone can do, and that's paint portraits of each other.
Right? That is so... I'm hanging this in my home.
And I'm hanging this in my storage spot.
And it's pink. It goes with it.
With all my other relics.
You've really curated this place.
A lot of these things are things that people have given me, but a lot of it is stuff I can't get rid of, and I don't need it.
No, but you want it. Because Rafe was like, I'll take something. You were like, no, you ain't taking nothing.
You're true. You're
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But there's a Billy Gilman CD, and guess who I just hung out with last weekend? Billy fucking Gilman, dude.
Did that make your heart sore? Oh my God, I thought you just put that in the trash. Let me just chuck this real quick.
It made me feel like my life is not real. How can you like Billy Gilman in your early 20s and 30s and then you're hanging out with Billy Gilman?
That's fucking cool, dude. That's fucking cool. That's what I hope to do with Jim Carrey. No, not hope. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. If he's on his last, if they're like, he's on a breathalyzer thing, we're going to take him off. I'm going to get there.
Breathalyzer when you get a DUI? If he ever gets a DUI and you're there,
we got to take him off the breathalyzer. He's going to jail. No, let me say goodbye. What do they call it? Oxygen. No.
Life support?
Life support.
Very close to breathalyzer. I see how you got that mixed up.
Both of it means you're nearing the end.
You're nearing the end. So what you're saying is if Jim Carrey was near the end of his life, you would take the mouthpiece off and what would you kiss him? Or you talking about like give him a little.
I'd make him do improv with me.
Give
me a suggestion.
The end? The end, Jim? When I first met you, you had the Jim Carrey shirt on. Mm-hmm. And that's because Heather Shaw was playing at the Zanies.
Yes, and I wore, yes.
And everybody says she looks like Jim Carrey.
And
that's the closest you've ever been to Jim Carrey?
I'm getting closer.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. I love him.
That's wonderful. So he's a big influence for you?
Oh my God, completely. Completely. Still to this day, he like lifts me. I did this show on mushrooms. Bad idea. But it was such a bad idea. But when I got home, I was kind of like panicking from that experience. And I just watched Jim Carrey movies and just was like, felt safe. And I think that's for, you know, you watch something from your childhood, it'll bring you back down. But it just was like, I was like, oh, thank God.
Would you tell him that experience when he's on his deathbed and you're removing his breathalyzer? Would you be like, you lifted me up?
He's like, I'm like, I'm trying to tell you something.
He's just constantly doing bits, even right before his death.
Yeah. I definitely dream about like telling him how much he means to me and just like working with him.
Aww.
It means a lot to me.
Well, if you're out there, Jim Carrey.
Yes, please. I'm sorry about the on oxygen thing. That was just a joke.
Just know that you're her hero, and if it came to the end of your life, she would remove your breathalyzer. So she could selfishly do improv with you. And I'm here for it. Because you would put it right back on.
Oh my God, yeah.
Maybe you could work it into the scene.
Yeah, that would be good.
You wouldn't even have to do object work. It would be a real...
Oh, see, you should come. You should come do it with me.
Oh, I would... God, I would play like an old woman. I'd be like, don't take his mask off. What are you doing? And then I turn you around and it's like, Amber? All these years, where have you been?
I've had this picture of you.
I've had this picture of you for 15 years.
This is so good.
Do you remember when I painted it, darling?
What song would he sing from a like 80s? What metal band would he be? You said Metallica, right?
I'm thinking like a Winger song.
Oh, I don't know them.
I can't think of any of their songs, but it's that real juicy kind of metal, pop metal hair band. Winger.
Winger.
Oh, living on a prayer, take my hand.
Oh, yeah. I really like this. I really do.
I want you to be able to plug whatever you want here on Storage Podcast.
So yes,
take
please.
a moment to say all your things.
Yes. So first off, you can follow me on every single app.
Every app.
LinkedIn, Grubhub, TikTok, Instagram, your dad's phone. Literally all of it. It's Amber Autry. Oh,
sorry.
No, I want that. I want that in my pocket. Oh, if I had that, I don't even know if I need to still do stand
It
up.
goes on for so long.
That's when a good crowd is laughing at the premise and you haven't even said the punchline.
All right, follow
Okay.
you on Grubhub. I got that.
Yes, at Amber Autry Comedy. That's AMBERAUTRY Comedy. Also, I have a podcast. It's called I'm Fine, It's Fine, where me and my co-host, a trauma therapist, talk to comedians and artists about their trauma and how they incorporate it into their art, into their life. Also, I'm headlining Zany's Nashville April 23rd. So, ski. So if this is out before then, come to it. If it's out after it, email Zany's and be like, can we get her back?
It'll be out next. This will be out next Thursday.
Oh, perfect.
A week.
Yeah, April 23rd. And then the last thing, please follow my. Please sign up for my email and text list because that's how I let you know if I'm in your city or not. Otherwise, I'm just shouting that I'm coming to Kansas City into the void.
And the algorithm won't let her tell you.
It won't.
The algorithm's not going to let it be known that she's headlining all across America.
No, it's going to be like, no.
You think, oh, yeah, she only does shit in Nashville. No.
No.
Bitch was in Philly, bro.
Philly. And I
doesn't live
survived.
there. She doesn't live there.
I've never lived there.
Lives here.
Yeah.
Headlining elsewhere. You know what that means? Big business, baby. She stands on big business.
That's right. So join the text list in my bios.
Support her.
Come on.
Support women in comedy. Support painters.
I did that.
You're going to tell me that you're going to let a lady who's headlining at Zany's and painted this let that chance go by you and not see her?
Look at your eyes in that painting.
You're going to tell me that you're not going to go see Amber at Zany's on the 23rd? And I believe she has Fiona
Oh my God, Fiona Colley. Yeah.
opening up. And who else do you have?
Xavier Phillips. He lives in LA, but he has family here. So, yeah.
Xavier. I like that name. Mm-hmm. Love Fiona, too. Shout out to Fiona.
Oh, such an angel.
Women in comedy. Women in comedy. Whoa.
The best. They're the best. They're the best.
All of our pussies stink.
As they're supposed to.
Yeah. They're not supposed to smell fresh. Mm-mm. Anything else you want to say? We're at an hour.
Oh,
3.
can I tell you something? And I really mean this.
Yeah, let me listen. Hello? I hope this doesn't make me feel embarrassed.
Well, it probably will, because any compliment.
Oh, God. Here we go.
No, truly. I'm trying to think. This is, I want to say the only, maybe there was one that I'm not thinking of, but the only podcast that I've truly felt like a guest.
Well, how did you feel on the other ones?
A lot of podcasts, God bless them, because it's theirs, they can do what they want, but it just feels like they want to talk and they kind of forget that they invited me there.
That's sad.
Yeah, and I just kind of feel like I have to insert myself, which is fine, but it's such a joy to be like, to feel like a guest.
Well, I wanted it to feel very comfortable and like we're just chit-chatting.
It felt like a hang.
Yes.
Yeah, it really did.
Well, thanks for saying that, because I'm, like, before we did it, I said I'm scared, because I am scared.
Of what?
I just didn't want you to be like, oh, this is stupid, or this is dumb, or I just wanted you to be comfortable. And I know that people that watch it are going to love it, because it's just, people like to feel like they're here with us, and I think they'll feel like that.
I think so too.
Because I think it was comfortable, it didn't feel forced, and it was fun.
Not at all. I'm like,
And the pictures that we painted are
it's
just
a cherry. You both said cherry.
so
No,
much
people
for
love
coming.
you, dude. They do. On the YouTube comments on the I'm Fine It's Fine episode with you, they're like all about how much they love you and how grateful they are that you shared your story and how they feel closer and more seen because they feel the same way that you do. And I'm sure the people watching your thing feel the same way.
still here?
Libbie.
Where am I? It's hard. Thank you for saying very nice things. I'm sorry that it's hard for me to accept things sometimes.
Will you call Nashville Trauma Therapy?
Yeah,
Therapy
sure
of Nashville?
will.
Not a prank call. Libbie.
Don't stare in here, guy. We're doing something.
So
Mind
many
your
dudes in
business.
trucks.
He was like, is that a goddamn skeleton? Are they doing the, what is it, wine and paint day in here?
Oh, yeah. This was so much better than one of those.
I didn't play my theme song in the beginning, so I'm going to play it now when we leave.
Play it.
Thank you so much. Love you, honeys.
My pleasure. Love you too.
Oh, yeah.
Titties.
Painting.
It's a pain.